Hello and welcome back to the Triple Double with your host Cam Clark.
Joe's back again.
And Jack has returned.
Yeah, the Triple Double is back, guys. It's been a while, Wiz. It's been a while. It's been about 3-4 weeks, and it's a return. Just like the return.
It's a new year. It's a new year. 2022.
Yeah, it's 2022.
Yeah, we've got big things for this podcast coming this year. Don't worry about that.
But the return is back, just like the return of Klay Thompson, lads.
Yeah, might as well get straight back into it. Klay Day on Sunday.
Klay Day.
Let's talk about Klay Day.
Sunday.
Oh, boys.
Played well.
He did, yeah. Got the first bucket.
Yeah, first bucket.
That's what it's about.
Very difficult first bucket as well.
Yeah,
it wasn't easy.
But he showed it. To be fair, he did show everything.
Yeah.
He showed his three.
He showed he's got his athleticism back. Yeah.
The man flew.
Yeah.
Flight 11.
Oh.
Flight 11. I know we're going to talk about Jar later, but Flight 11, maybe.
No, 77.
But
no, it's nice to see him back and about. I know he didn't have the greatest field goal percentage and shooting thing.
But I think that's just getting back into it.
But he got some good points. I've got some minutes in that Achilles and that knee.
20
minutes.
He
should be. Yeah, it was 20 minutes, 17 points. I mean, 17 points, 20 minutes when you first came back. Restricted minutes, obviously.
Yeah.
It's nice. Like, you think about when he's healthy fully, he's playing about 36, 37 minutes.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
The Splash Bros are back. That's what we like to see, innit?
Oh yeah, no, they'll be back. They'll be back to full health very soon.
Yeah,
very soon. That's
what I like to see. The Splash Bros are back, and it's been time.
It's been 2 years.
Was it
just
2019?
Yeah.
I mean, what's it? They was doing like comparisons. Like
2.5 years.
Yeah,
bro, he's missed the whole of COVID NBA. This is his first game back, and at least he's had a crowd.
And but
it's something, isn't it?
You got to think. Last time he played, Harden was still at Houston.
Love it.
KD was at State.
Love it.
Everything's changed.
It's so different, bro.
Russ was at OKC. Kawhi was still at Toronto.
Russ wasn't causing NBA problems for teams. But yeah, some of the things. So it's nice to see Klay back. Very nice. And then we also talk about Kyrie. Kyrie is now back, bro. Like, he's only played 2 games, but we might as well get straight into it. Me and Cam were on NBA Bleacher. It's a
trade NBA center.
Shout out to them. They've got they're saying something about if Kyrie was to play,
Kyrie is not able to.
He can play in Brooklyn.
Boston.
No, in Brooklyn.
Boston.
Brooklyn, man. That was 2 years ago.
He's able to play. He's able to play in Brooklyn, but every time he plays, he'll be fined a K.
Well, the first game's only is nothing. Then it's the other then 1K, 1K, and then it goes to 2K, then 5K after 5 games.
No. So it goes no. So you don't get fined for the first one.
Yeah.
You get a 1K fine after that.
Yeah.
2K, 3K.
And it's 5K from there on, isn't it? Yeah.
5K plus.
That's the thing. Like to a team like Brooklyn Nets, they've got the money for it, but then also, but also, is it worth being hated? I think I could see them being hated by their community for allowing that to happen.
I don't
know what I'm saying? Because it could show off COVID.
I don't see the issue with it. It's his beliefs first of all. Because let's be honest,
I know it's his beliefs. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever everyone has.
Yeah, but COVID restrictions are in for a reason.
Yeah.
We're in England. We have to wear a mask on the train. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
But what I'm saying is like they're going to follow everything because they'll just pay the fines.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So if they pay the fines, then what's the issue? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's you know what I mean. Yeah. They're following their rules.
Yeah.
It's like you say, like, well, if we don't wear a mask here, you can get fined £100.
I mean, you got to think about that. They're doing regular testing as well. Do you know what I mean? Like they're testing constantly.
They wouldn't let him train around them unless he was like obviously fine.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
I mean, if they hated it that much, he wouldn't be playing.
No, you're not. But do you think like it's nice? Let's get away from the COVID thing of it. It's nice to see him back.
Oh
like,
handles everything.
He's been hitting a couple of 20-point games. Not bad little start.
It's beautiful seeing, but the handles are still there.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
I didn't know if they would leave or not. I didn't think they'd leave at all. But you know,
I mean, it is nice. Like when you look at it, obviously the game had missed Klay so much. You know, like when he come back, I know there was a load of players that were tweeting out it's like the game has missed you. It's good to see you back out there.
He's one of the superstars.
Kyrie didn't get none of that though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think they hated on the fact that he had the decision to do that.
But it's not. No, I don't think it's that as well. So you got to think, Kyrie's just come out just this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
Right, Clay's been out for 2.5 years.
No, I get that.
And let's be honest, Klay is Klay.
Yeah, but Kyrie's better.
I know Kyrie's Kyrie. But what I'm saying is like, you saying, oh, he deserves to get older. Bro, he's been out since the start of the season.
No, I know.
Take Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, but
They're talking about Kawhi Leonard, and they reckon Paul George could be out the season as well.
Oh yeah,
you didn't read that. So
I did see that. But
the Clippers are in mud.
Clippers are done.
They've also said that they're willing to
trade everyone except Terrence Mann.
I don't know if I can't remember Kawhi, Paul George, Terrence Mann, and somebody else. But like that's big. Yeah. That's big for them to come out and say, because that just opens up so many roster spots for them, and they can get the depth that they need. They can maybe get somebody else. So
put the light on.
Oh,
sorry guys, we need a scenic change. The light is going a bit in the room, but but no, it's nice to see that buzz back. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it is.
But the Clippers looks like they're losing their buzz. But it's nice to see Klay come in and Kyrie come in.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to see a bit of Zion this season. Probably not,
bro.
The weight that guy has put on is.
Sorry, just quickly. I'm gonna have a rant.
Go on, we'll leave you to have a rant. Go on, bro.
I've never seen a more overrated rookie come through, get injured, and then all of a sudden, he's back in 2 days. 2 weeks, sorry. Oh, that's great. Oh wait, no, he's been set back a month.
Yeah.
Why has he been set back? Oh, his rehab didn't go well.
Mate, have you seen him?
Oh, I think that's him. I think that's on him.
But I saw a picture of him was it when he first joined the NBA in the draft, and he looks like bulky, but like he looks muscular.
He looks built.
And now I saw a picture of him recently. He looks like he'd been eating like after Christmas. He had Christmas dinner about 4 days in a row.
Yeah,
he's playing the wrong sport. He should be in the NFL, not the NBA.
Yeah, to be fair, he is the build for a stopper or something. I don't know what they call it.
It's not that right. It's that you look at it as well. Is whenever like Klay, fair enough, was out for 2 years, 2.5 years, right? He done his what was it first? He done his
Achilles,
ACL. He done his ACL first.
Yeah, his Achilles was last.
Then he done his Achilles.
Yeah,
right. That's 2 major injuries that he done during trying to get rehab done, right? Trying to push properly and everything. Zion, what did he do?
Don't know. He's irrelevant at this point.
He's too heavy. His body can't obviously handle it.
What I'm saying, right, is he done? He done all this, to then all of a sudden just get told, oh, yeah, you've done your knee again, like pull like your hamstrings.
But is he?
And then he's out for another 3 weeks.
He could end up being a player that is just injury prone and ends up having so much potential and then going nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying?
I can see him being like Greg Oden. I don't know if you
think. I've heard of him. He's injury prone but good.
He was the #1 pick. Went to Portland. Yeah. He was so hyped. A big man. Honestly, he had all the potential in the world. I think he only played about 3 seasons before injuries just stopped him playing. If Zion isn't careful and doesn't get his body right, doesn't get his mindset right, that is him. And then guess what? All of those followers that he got just from being in high school and college. Rock bottom.
Bye, yeah.
Bye. Yeah, but they gave him a Jordan shoe deal, and when has he used them on the court yet?
Probably once.
I think he's debuted it. I think
that's what I'm saying. He probably debuted it and then got injured. But the thing is, that's the annoying thing here is that genuinely like, he could be very good. Okay, I never really watched him last year. I didn't really saw a lot of him.
He was okay.
He was, I'm not saying he probably set the world alight like.
Bro, he was an overhyped high school player.
But like I've watched. I'm sitting there going like, fair enough. You're trying to get back and everything. I respect. I rate that highly. You're trying to push back and everything. But there's got to be a reason as to why you're always getting injured, because
it's his weight. I've said this before. I've just said this 4 times already today. It's his weight.
It probably
bro.
is his weight.
We're talking on the thing on the trainer bag on the way here, but someone that also with potential that just winds us up constantly is Ben Simmons. He does the same fit. It's the same sort of thing. He's got nothing wrong with him, no injuries. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's still here.
You just don't want
complaining, just pulling that money. He's literally just rinsing Philadelphia of stupid money.
I mean, no, it's Philly's fault.
It's not though. It's his fault.
No. Right,
if he really wants to go, he's got to play for his place in someone else's team.
Right. Okay.
Are you really going to sign someone who's not willing to play?
Just because he's got that all-star behind him, it doesn't attract teams.
No, I know.
He's got to play
He's
well,
got to prove why he deserves that all-star, why he should be in a title contending team.
Yeah.
And right now, he's not proving that, because if he's not careful, he can end up at somewhere. I was going to say the Cavs, but they're playing quite well. You know what?
We'll get onto that later.
Do you know what? He'd actually suit them very well. With their style they're playing.
But bro, I don't think
it's just big.
Could you see a player like Ben Simmons being signed by anyone that wants a team? They want a team. Every team wants a team.
Do you know what I think will happen? he'll go to someone like lower, like I don't know, like an OKC or
New Orleans.
a Houston.
He won't go Houston.
I know, but I'm just.
If he comes to Houston, I think I'd fly there,
kick him out,
his jet would land. I'd tell him turn around, and I'd sell him back to Philly.
No. What I'm saying is like it's like one of them teams. He'll go to one of them teams, play, turn up big, right? Push for that. Show why he's an all-star. Then make his move to. Like basically what Harden's done. Then
I don't think he will show up. I think he's got to wait till he'll wait until trade deadline, not go anywhere, then complain for a season, and that's a year of his. How is he now? 24, 25?
Do you know what would be the smart thing?
He's not the oldest.
This is like your fine years.
He's 23.
These are your up and coming years where you need to make that impression where you then you either get called a superstar, or you get called a flop.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
Bron through this time had not won a ring. He didn't win a ring until he was 28.
Who did?
Bron at Miami.
Oh yeah, no.
He was old, but I'm saying he had the potential. He was already an all-star. Always. What is it? How many years has he been all-star? 17 years.
Probably.
I think he's got
18. I think he was.
Is it now 18?
I think it was once. Maybe it was. Maybe this year would be 18th year.
Yeah.
I think the only year he wasn't an all-star was his rookie season.
Yeah.
But in which case he was still rookie.
But that's what I'm saying. Ben Simmons has wasted his potential. Do you know what I'm saying? He really is. A season out in the NBA is complete different. Rules will change. Play styles are going to change. I've seen over the last 5 years, NBA has gone mental. But little hydration break. Shout out to Lucas Aid. No, I'm joking.
You want to go to the
but Ben Simmons, honestly, I think the wasted potential that is happening here now is enough to piss off probably most NBA fans.
Oh yeah, massively.
Especially us in England, because it's just a wasted potential of the Australian little.
Yeah.
No.
Speaking of Brom.
No, let's talk about Jar first.
No, I was okay. Right, okay.
Flight 12 is now cleared for takeoff.
We talk about Flight 11. We'll talk about Flight 12 now.
Flight 12, right. Who wants to go first?
Let's let Jack. Let's let our fanboy go first.
This man got a Jar jersey for Christmas. It looks sexy, to be fair.
Mate, I've not seen him a day where he hasn't worn it. He's probably underneath his white shirt right now.
I'll put
that away, bro. I don't want to see that.
Go on,
yeah. What can you say about him? He's all-star material this season, especially. You know, he's done everything right with Memphis. He's helped them. He's helped them find their groove. He's found his groove finally, which is good. I think he's now in a team where it's gelled properly. Because you got to think about it. Like he come into that team when it was just when Valanciunas was still there, and I like the Jar Valanciunas link up. I like that a lot because it worked nicely.
Yeah.
When the trade come out before the season started, that Valanciunas is going to New Orleans and Steven Adams coming here.
Yeah. To
Memphis, I was like, I don't know how much I like that because you're getting rid of a stretch big that can shoot comfortably.
Yeah.
And he can rebound the ball. But then
Steven Adams bring?
Then you're getting the big. You're getting an old school big man that's going to be post plays, kick it out from the post, the rebounding, blocking. And I liked
bully ball in a way.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. And I liked it because I think that's what Memphis were missing at some point. Because Jaren Jackson Jr. Isn't that bully kind of big man you need.
No, he's a big, but
he's a stretch big.
Yeah,
he's a stretch 4, which is nice.
Well, we'll say that they've got a 10-game win streak now, haven't they? Or is it now 11? I don't know.
No,
10.
It's nice to see what's their working head coach? What's they call it? They're not working. What am I doing silly here?
He's just
interim.
Interim was not interim. He was acting head coach.
Yeah, he's an acting head coach.
He's the last 10 games. I don't know how long he's been in charge for. It must have been a while, and it looks like he'll probably end up being the head coach.
I don't see why not.
He's utilising Steven Adams. He's making Jar play his best basketball that we've seen so far. Why not?
Bro, everything with Jar at the moment is unbelievable.
I would love to be that head coach right now.
I mean, you're watching this man, right? And every game I'm watching him.
It's about the two-handed Superman.
I will guarantee you now what. I'd put my house on it. The man would be flying.
Every game.
He'd be flying into a rim.
Yeah. But the only fear is the way that he throws the body around, the injuries. Obviously, touch wood that doesn't happen.
But the thing is, what I like about that though is like
his whole body on the line.
Yeah, he will leave everything out on there on the court, which is what you kind of want.
That's what you need.
You like that commitment.
Yeah.
But talking of Memphis as a whole, as well. Desmond Bain is someone I really want to mention.
Yeah.
You're talking about him quite a bit.
I like him a lot, and compared to his last season, he's definitely most improved player in my opinion.
Yeah,
the man's putting up points for that.
Yeah, he's doing it nice.
It's just everything. I think he's upped his game in every way.
It's not. I think it's probably the fact that he's playing with Jar and maybe even Steven Adams because he's a big old school player. It brings a new level to your game because he'll show you how to utilise it. Someone's in the league that long. That's the thing. Knows what they're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? They've been in that league for this time for so long.
And what's better with Steven Adams being there? With Steven Adams being there, you got to think he's played with Chris Paul at OKC. He's played with Paul George. He's played with Russ. He's played with
Harden. He must have played with Harden, surely.
I don't think so. I'm not too sure.
He must have played with him at OKC.
I know it was Ibaka. It was because I know it was KD, Russ, Harden, and Ibaka. I don't know if Adams was there.
Did he not come back then?
Maybe not, but I know he's played. He has played with Ross. He's played with Paul George, Chris Paul. He's played with 3 vets there that know what they're doing, know how to win games. They taught him some things, and he's put that into his own game, and he's taken that to Memphis, and he's helping the youngsters.
He knows how to work with the guards.
Yeah,
he knows how to work with high quality guards.
Yeah, it's showing because, like you said, Desmond Bane's playing unreal.
Yeah, Jar is on the levels of MVP at the moment, but we've got to talk about that Superman dive. What do you even call it? A catch, a rebound? No, what do we call that?
It's a block.
I know it's a block, but he catches it and gets the rebound.
He tries to take it, bro. I said to Jack, I said if he's 1 yard back, he catches that.
Yeah.
He might go out of bounds with the ball, but he catches it instead of slamming it against the glass.
I remember watching it, and you know one of those things where you go.
Yeah,
that's the only way you can describe it. It was just there.
Just watch it again. It's like everything that he's doing right. Every like I don't know if you saw it. He went up to try and block a free.
Yeah,
bro. The man's hand. Was about a couple of inches
away.
What
we're talking about is he's when he's jumping, he's about 6'4", and he's clearing about 12 foot at least.
What I'm saying. He's flying.
His head is above the ring. Like,
bro,
no
I could literally just stand there and he'd jump over me. Wouldn't be surprised.
I think most NBA players probably can do that, mate.
I mean, I'd let him jump over me.
Bruv, this is no, behave yourself. Oh well.
No, I'd literally, I would literally let him dunk on me. Like I'd let him do it.
But like the man,
it's fair. Be something for the old scrapbook there.
It would be, wouldn't it?
You just look and there's just him just flying over you, and
I'm just there like.
So we're going from someone good. So a team that's playing very well.
Yeah, they're on the fire at the moment. They're Memphis
Grizzlies. To a team that are now on a 2-game losing streak.
What, the Lakes?
After they lost again last night.
And to the Sacramento as well, of all people.
Sacramento. Joe, you're the one on this one.
Don't wind me up here.
You know, Jack loves Memphis. You at the start of the year I
am a Lakers fan.
Yeah,
I always have been because of Kobe and obviously Bron being there now. Yeah. But I don't know what it is. I've always followed Kyrie, and I always have, and so that's why you'll catch me wearing Brooklyn and Lakers and what's about anyone that I really like I'll just watch because I know with the NBA you don't really have a team locked down. We're not from America. Do you know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is like
but it's painful to see it.
Yeah, out of everyone that's here, for you is probably the Lakers hurting most.
Well, yeah, because I told you this at the beginning of the season. I thought all these big egos, all these big superstars coming together. It's either going to go one way. It's either going to go. They're going to play shit. The egos in the dressing room are going to ruin it. Yeah. Or they're going to play together. They're going to have a really good lot. I can see this being Melo, like Melo's last season.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
The last shout out, the last dance, if you will, with Melo, Bron, Westbrook. Like everyone there, AD if he decides to be fit, whenever he's fit.
If he decides to be fit.
And
he's like,
but no,
he's playing up.
Yeah, but I think that
just don't want to turn up now.
No, but I just think I think the issue with the Lakers is they've got too many players in there that don't fit in the team, and I think everyone's there is a leader.
Yeah,
you've got 5 leaders there, or at least 4. Sorry, 5, 4.
At least 4. We'll say at least 4.
At least 4, yeah.
You got Bron, Russ, Melo. So there's your 3 there. You got Dwight Howard that's still on the bench.
There you go.
DeAndre Jordan is a big ego.
Well, that's the thing.
AD
as well. You can say.
What was the thing called? You know the dunk, all the dunk. He was part of the dunks thing.
It was
Lob
City Clippers, wasn't
it? Yeah. So he's traded to the LA anyway. But
he is a little bit, yeah.
No, that's what happens though. And NBA is completely different to that. I think in related to most sports.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Yeah. No, as a Lakers follower, it's sad to see this 2-2. I was expecting a 72-10 sort of season. Seeing the quality they've got there, all-time all-stars constantly there, and nothing's happened. It's sad to see it.
It is.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you want some numbers on the
just
Lakers?
Go for the numbers.
I was going to say just quickly.
Go on.
Before we get into numbers, the only positive is in the Lakers at the moment is Bron.
Oh mate, he's putting NBA stats, bro.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
Give us some stats.
Like no matter how
how bad the Lakers are performing, he's there putting.
Yeah.
But he played. What was it? He got 34 points last night.
Yep, again.
20. I don't know how many minutes he played.
Only one other person got over 20.
It wasn't even Westbrook, was it?
No, it was Monk.
What did Westbrook get?
Malik Monk is playing good at the minute. I do like it.
Westbrook got 8, 12, and 6.
Yeah, but it should. No offense to.
And how much did he shoot last night?
He shot
40 something.
Oh, 2 from 14.
Jesus.
From the field or from 3?
From field.
That's awful for an all-star.
He shot 0 from 5 from the 3.
No.
That's dreadful.
No, give us a stat on the. They got home and away. I want to see what.
Yeah,
this is
so
like.
the Lakers this season are 21-21, so they're a 50% win.
Yeah.
Which is good for a team that is mid-playoff.
And hasn't got that many superstars.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
I'd expect.
That is a Dallas.
I'd expect. Yeah, I'd expect. I'd expect Dallas. I'd expect Memphis to be getting that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Not the Lakers. In terms of the Western Conference, they're sitting 8th right now, so they're coming close to falling out of the play-in tournament at this point because they're 12 and 15 in the conference. No. When you think about it, they are because they're sitting 8th.
They won't. Do you want to know why they won't drop out?
Why not?
There's too much trust below.
Yeah, but think about it. If they drop out, even if they drop down to 10th, that means they've then got to play. I think it's 7th.
Yeah, Alabama Clippers.
Do you know what I mean? That's if they drop to 10th. In the Pacific Division, they're sitting 4th, and there's only like 5 teams in the divisions. Do you know what I mean?
What's the home and away record saying?
So the home record is 14 wins, 11 losses. Away is 7 wins, 10 losses. The last 10 games they've won 5, lost 5. They're on a 2-game losing streak now.
Right. As I said, as I was saying to Jack, we said about like it's home. The Staples Center was a fortress for years. Under Kobe and Shaq, and it was basically the whole what's it called? What's his name? Jackson, the old Bulls coach. The guy that run like
Phil
City
Jackson.
Phil Jackson. There we go. He's got like 11 rings, something stupid. That was a fortress from the early 2000s.
Oh yeah.
And like they had it back when the bubble occurred. Obviously before that they were still doing bits, but now they've sort of lost it. They got back to that Lakers where they had Kobe and no real other direction.
Yeah, it was literally Kobe with no help.
And that's the shame. And I don't want that to happen now with Bron.
It's now with Bron with no help.
Like Kobe's last 3 years of his career, he didn't really challenge. Didn't challenge for no titles, nothing. He just sort of existed.
He knew he'd achieved everything he wanted. MVP,
he was
championships,
happy in life, you know
All-Star MVP, Finals MVP. He done it all. The only thing he could have asked for was a couple more rings. That was it. And I think that's all Bron can ask for. But when we say about Bron's numbers, 29 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists.
He's carrying. We said this.
The thing is, is them assists could actually be up more higher if Westbrook.
Like the amount of videos I've seen on TikTok.
Westbrook or I don't know, Horton Tucker actually make them threes or 2.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
You know how we go against Russ's numbers every night. Okay, his season averages is 19 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists.
It's very average.
That's bang average.
Yeah.
This man broke the triple-double last season. The man was averaging a triple-double in stats last season.
He was the header in that team.
Like we have said,
over Bradley Beal.
But no, hang on, right. Here's what I'm going to say as well.
It's Russell Westbrook, mate.
Here's what I'm going to say as well,
Beal,
right?
No question.
Is that he's like I said, stats are great.
Yeah.
Stats are great, right? But if it's like Duncan Robinson, right? When all it was, he's made like 100-odd threes. Yeah. Like every night, like a 3 every night for the last 100 games. Yeah. Like that's great. Man's averaging 6 points. You know what I mean? But like with Westbrook, all it is about his stats. That's it. Because once he gets them 10 points or 12 points, then he gets his 10 rebounds from just pulling down.
Yeah,
from the point.
He's a numbers player.
Right? That's all he is. He's not a team player. He's a numbers player.
But we've been and known this.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why, like, you don't.
It gets boring talking about him because the only thing you can do is complain about him. Someone of his stature could have been so much better. He could have been the reason Bron has a fistful of rings, but he's not going to be. He's going to be the reason that he has even as a first exit.
Yeah, exactly.
The only the only way Lakers push is if they somehow gel that whole squad together.
And that's not going to happen. Bro, I said this at the beginning of the season. I said that it's not going to gel, and it hasn't gelled, and it will not gel. It's taken 41 games. It still hasn't gelled. It's not going to gel. There's no point. There's no point making a thing of even.
No. They trade Russ. That's the only other way.
Yeah, get rid of him. I've said this
like
4 times.
Though. I don't think it's just Russ. I think it's AD.
Bro, he gets injured too much. That's not his fault. You can't blame him.
Davis needs to go. I think Westbrook needs to go.
Yeah, we said that. They tried to trade him anyway.
Westbrook has been offered to different teams at this point.
And they all said no. That says something.
I think bringing Melo in was a mistake.
I think he's there more for experience.
I don't think it was a mistake. I think because Bron and Melo...
What experience do you need, though, when you've got Bron? Yeah, but man that's done it all, bro.
Yeah, that's fine, but...
You know what I'm saying?
You got to think about it. Bron and Melo have been mates since young. And this was their chance. Melo was a free agent. This was their chance.
They always said they wanted to do it together.
That's what I mean.
They all said it. Yeah.
Bron called him and said, "This is it. This is our chance. It's now or never." And he said, "Yeah, let's do it."
Yeah.
And that's why Melo went there.
So you said that. I think you know what that sounds like to me.
Go on.
That sounds like the Lakers is being run by Bron, not by the GM.
Of course it is.
And that's your issue.
Frank Vogel is not going to have any.
But that's your issue.
Yeah, but he's a superstar. He's a born winner, a proven winner in both conferences.
That's great, but he's not a GM, is he? He's a player on the court that can put them points up. But you look at Bucks, Phoenix. They've got vets. They've got very good players. They've got Giannis. They've got CP. They've got D Book. They've got Drew Holiday. And guess what though? Because they're GM. Okay, they look to the squad, and I think in the Bucks
they play with humble people.
Giannis,
that's why
they asked Giannis, they asked Chris Middleton. They were like, where do you think we need to improve?
Yeah,
and they were like, we might need, I don't know, a small forward.
Whereas Bron would go,
right. Bron would go. I want Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, but it's not
how you play this.
Yeah, but you can't just say that because you don't know who's actually done that. Frank Vogel could have looked at him and thought, it's good to have an experienced head there.
I think it's both.
Do you think?
I think it's poor GM.
But then you say that then at Cleveland, he didn't get that.
It's a good point.
Did he get it? No.
At Cleveland, he didn't call for players to come in and stuff. He literally...
Didn't need him. He carried him with Kyrie.
He worked with Kevin Love and Kyrie.
But that's what I'm saying. But if he's called in Carmelo...
Yeah.
Who else is he? Because, he's called in Carmelo. I don't think that's the only one.
No, it is.
Yeah, but you say
No, because you look at the rest of the roster. He would not have asked for Malik Monk. I'll tell you that for a fact. The man was at Charlotte for the last few years, and he was struggling to even come off the bench. He would not have asked for somebody like that. He definitely didn't ask for Dwight Howard to come back. All right, he wouldn't have asked for DeAndre Jordan. That's for a fact. Because why? Because it's just not in Bron's nature to have someone like DeAndre Jordan. Dwight Howard, I understand, because obviously they won the chip together that year in the bubble, but. I couldn't see him asking for him back. Russ, there's no way he would have asked for Russ to come to the Lakers. And I'll tell you why, because I think Bron was quite happy in having the little setup that he had with Rondo. I saw him asking Rondo to come back.
Yeah, I saw that as
well. That's the vet point guard that you kind of want. I understand, obviously, AD staying, that's nice. Them two work really nicely together. When they do play, and they both play well,
and they do play for me.
No, it's got a point.
I'm saying.
When they both play well, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
when AD's fit and Bron can put up the stats, and they're both looking 30, 40-point games tonight. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like the Lakers don't go far unless AD is fit.
It's a fully fit.
Prime AD in the bubble was unreal.
That's what I'm saying. He's got to be a fully fit AD.
He will be fit, definitely. I don't know how long he is out for, but once he's back fit, it'd be nice, because you've got to think about it. Bron right now. He's running their centre.
Yeah. But thinking about...
Speaking of Bron's old team, the Cavs.
Oh, yeah, good one.
Are you surprised, Jack?
You know I am.
Who have they got? Kevin Love. That's all. That's
Kevin Love.
Colin Sexton's injured.
Darius Garland.
Yeah, Darius Garland.
Darius Garland. He put up a triple-double last night.
Love it.
Who'd they be?
He's bro, like we've said, we thought that they were going to struggle.
Oh, no. I said I thought they were going to struggle.
No. I said they were going to struggle when they lost Colin Sexton.
Oh,
I had no comment on that.
I said that they were just they were gonna flop because signing Marketing in the free agency was a sign and trade from Chicago.
Yeah,
fair play. I thought, all right, that's cool. You just get in another power forward to help.
Yeah,
Jarrett Allen out.
K-Love is unreal. That's why.
And then what happens in the draft? Evan Mobley. All right, fair play. He's going to be Rookie of the Year. That's fair enough. Well done, Caps. And I looked at it, I went, you got 3 7-footers.
Yeah.
How are you going to run that in rotation?
Yeah.
Lauri Markkanen is running their small forward.
Yeah.
Evan Mobley is running their power forward. And Jarrett Allen is running
centre.
But it's working.
It's working beautifully.
Rebounding everyone.
But when they go up for blocks, you're looking at about 21 foot. Like all 3 of them went up for a block at the same time in one game.
In there.
They had Taco.
I know they did. I saw
and they
that,
waved him. So that's another.
Yeah.
That's
Taco.
that's
You got
7-6.
Kevin
Oh yeah.
Love.
One thing I gotta say, it was nice to see Taco start.
Yeah.
No, it was. It was nice.
sick.
It was really nice. It's a shame because
But like I said, you got
he could have been a lot
as well.
Balling.
You've
He's been a baller.
I think there's one improvement, and that is they need a point or a shooting.
Yeah, well they got Rondo.
Yeah.
They got that guy.
Well, they just got Rondo then, yeah.
They got the Rondo. That's fine.
Yeah.
They got someone. They
so
got
Colin
someone to
Sexton's
cover.
out for the season, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gone for
So
the
is
season.
So
Rubio's out for the season as well.
See, that's 2 squad
Two
strong
big-
players.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
2 guards as well.
That is their 2 good players, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
2 guards.
Ricky Rubio has been around for years.
Yeah.
But
2 very good guys that they've just lost, unfortunately.
But no, it's nice to see them go on a nice little run. Obviously, the last time they went on that run was when they had Bron, and it's nice to see them having a nice. It's nice to see that Bron left them, and now Bron's the one struggling, and now Cavs
Well,
on
like Jack said, I mean, touch on Evan Mobley quick. The man's putting up figures that are unreal.
Yeah,
and I don't know if you saw it.
That you'd expect of a season.
I don't know if you saw it. The man's stats for contested shots. He's not just in rookies.
Yeah.
For the top, like in the whole league, he's top in that.
It's nice.
You said that on last night.
Yeah,
it's nice.
He's top. Like that's like I said, it's not even against rookies. That's against like everyone. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised next year's an All-Star.
Well, yeah.
Next year,
surprised.
Next year, definitely. Like I'm surprised because usually when you look at it, there's always one rookie that is up for All-Star.
Yeah.
This season has been no one.
No one at all.
But I think that's kind of nice because I mean it was different with Bron. Obviously, he had his rookie season and they realised how good he was. Yeah. And I think this.
People wanted Bron from 16.
That's what I mean, and I think this is the way to go now because it means that the rookies have to prove themselves why they should be an All-Star.
You can't hype your way into the NBA basically.
It's not that as well. It's also I think it takes a little bit of pressure off them, like the rookies as well.
Well, getting in the All-Star game,
I know you got to prove a point.
Would make you feel very. But what? My ego would be very big if I got into the All-Star game.
No, but what I'm saying, right, is like
I'll be on it, bro. I'll be there trying to prove myself.
But when you get that All-Star, then everyone looks on you as like you're an All-Star.
Of this standard, you should be able to perform. I understand what you mean.
So for a rookie in their second season, if they've been given an All-Star in their first season, say I don't know, Evan Mobley got this year.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if next year you bricked.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised. But he won't now.
No, I won't now.
He won't now because the pressure's not there. He's getting bigged up as like a good player.
Yeah.
Because he's playing very well.
Everyone knew he was a good player. Going into the draft, everyone knew he was going to be. It was between because I know obviously where Houston had the second pick. Yeah, we drafted Jalen Green. I still think it was a great pick.
Yeah.
Like he is starting to find his form now. He's coming in slowly. Like he's getting there. But I know for a fact it was like obviously Cade went first regardless.
Cade was going to go no matter what.
Yeah, Cade was always going to be the first one because he's 6'8" running point guard. He was always going to go.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And then with Houston, obviously having the second pick, it was a massive debate between did they take Jalen Suggs, Jalen Green, or Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
And the way I looked at it, I thought,
I think you've done middle there.
Well,
I don't think
you
Jalen
say this
Suggs
though.
is that good.
Jalen, I don't even know.
When we were talking about Jalen,
yeah, exactly.
I don't even know where
Jalen Green is at least putting points up.
No, I was going to tell you now. When we were speaking about Jalen Green at the beginning of this podcast, we were talking about him being Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
and
I think he's still got time, but I don't think he won't be Rookie of the Year now.
Do you think he's dropped off?
Do you want to know what's quite ironic?
I don't think dropped off.
No,
I don't think dropped off. I think more he's just. I mean, at the start of the season, he put up the franchise record, didn't he? The most threes by a rookie, and then he had another big game after that, and then
was never the same.
Then he got injured.
He was inconsistent at the start of the season. Do you know what I mean? He was having like really bang average games, and then all of a sudden he had 2 really good, then back down to bang average. Then he was injured. He's come back, and he's not bang average now. He's getting to the point where he is averaging. He's near enough getting 20 points a game. which is what what I'd expect of him, especially being next to Kevin Porter Jr. as
Oh,
well.
of course, yeah.
Because last year everything was on KPJ and Christian Wood. This year, I mean, last night, Eric Gordon shot 9 from 10 from the field and finished on 31 points. And that's our vet. Yeah. That is Houston's vet. Yeah. Christian Wood, I think, over 20. Then Jalen and KPJ about 15, 14, something like that. So
that's not bad.
Do you know what I mean? Like the weight's been lifted off of KPJ and Christian Wood a little bit because Eric Gordon's coming towards the end of his career. He might be at the pinnacle of his shooting.
That's why you have the transfer, though, isn't it? You find that you have the older man teaching the younger.
This is what I mean.
How to take his space.
Yeah, definitely.
But talking of another rookie, talk about Josh Giddey. Didn't he break a?
He broke
the triple-double record.
Youngest triple-double.
LaMelo's record. And I thought it was crazy because LaMelo done it last year. And I was like, wow, that's gonna stick around for a long time.
And a little boy from Australia comes.
Well done, Josh Kids. The TikToker of dreams. Kids are crying.
Kids are crying.
Just quickly, it was quite funny because me and Jack were talking about Cade the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, he's doing nothing this year. You know what I mean? He's been, I haven't really seen anything, no hype. Like, got hyped about him being 6'8" point. Going, yeah. I was like, he's just doing, like, averaging points with, like, 9 or something. I mean, it's poor.
And then we checked the box score.
Yeah, checked the box score the next game, and he had, like, 33 points, and I went, right.
That's
I'm going to tell you now, our podcast is the perfect place to shun someone.
Bro.
As soon as you're rude about them, the next game, suddenly they start doing well. What's his behaviour?
What was it? Who was it?
We've shunned Westbrook. Once you get 40 points.
It was the Celtics. It was the Celtics. Yeah. When we come out and said about the Celtics.
And then all of a sudden, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have all got blocks and steals going into them because of questioning their defensive stats.
Exactly.
It's like the Knicks as well. Kemba Walker's come back now. He's starting to play well.
We were chatting rubbish about him saying he would never fit into that team.
Yeah.
And now suddenly...
We got absolutely battered by the Knicks.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to cry a little bit. I come back from the night out and I just went, oh.
Let's talk about someone else's batter in the league, though. The Chicago Bulls. You know.
Yeah, that's great. They're tearing the league up, but they lost to Brooklyn last night. Bad.
But did you see? They were
bad.
Did you see? They were 71 and 71. Right? And then like 5 minutes later, Chicago were on 81, Brooklyn were on 112.
That's what I mean. They lost bad last night.
They went for like a 40 and 10.
But obviously Kyrie played last night, so he's played 3 games now, which is good. Yeah. He only had 9 points. 9 points.
Was that restricted? No, I was going to say that restricted minutes. But he ain't injured.
No, it was 9 points.
That's ball.
Harden and KD had near enough.
Harden
had 24 and 16 last night.
Well, no, it was nice to see what KD said. Didn't he? Said he'd happily play until he dies. Because
he got the question about what was it? They questioned about hard, like, is it too many hard minutes?
Oh yeah, he doesn't.
And he went, bro, I don't care. He said, basketball's my life, isn't it?
He's in the best shape that he's been in for a while in terms of healthiness and in terms of injury free. He's going to want to play as much as he
stature,
can.
definitely. The way
I thought last year he looked very unwell.
Yeah.
No, he looked very. This year he looked better. He looks a bit more like bit more.
Yeah, but I think that's what COVID did to everyone, bro. Everyone lost everything. Yeah, some sort of part.
I know. But I was looking at him. We're playing him going. Yeah, that's not right. That's
not the KD
that I saw before.
Yeah.
And like the man's like literally a twig. I know he's not the biggest of people anyway.
No, I know what you're getting at.
Like, but now he's put a bit more muscle on and meat on.
Yeah.
I was like, now he looks better. He looks in like some of the form of his life.
Yeah. So obviously, Chicago got beaten, but the run they were on before that was was ridiculous.
I still think
they're still top, aren't they?
They're 27 and 12,
something like that. I mean, they're definitely still championship contenders at this 100%.
Point.
Yeah. The only thing they've got to hope is they keep a potential MVP fit in DeMar DeRozan.
He's balling out. Go on, Cam. Give us a little rant that you want to talk about.
The season of a lot. Matt, Jack turns up at the start of the season, didn't he? Oh, why they signed DeRozan? He's going to be horrendous. No, he ain't going to fit their style.
Right.
Zach LaVine, who?
I'm going to stop that.
No, hang on, no, I'm not done yet. No. He's like, no, can't do this, can't do. No, DeRozan and Zach LaVine aren't going to work together. It's going to be awful. Bro, DeRozan in the last 5 games has put two buzzer beaters.
Yeah,
put up 30-point games. Yeah. Put up a triple-double in one of them. I don't care. The man is looking like an MVP contender, and that is the reason why the Bulls are going to go all the way.
The only reason why I said that it wasn't
all the way.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, let's have a conversation about this, lads.
All the way.
Who are we saying goes all the way?
They take the ship.
Okay, right. So you think about what you got: first round, second round. What? So then there's semis, conference, finals. Yeah.
They've got to get through.
You got to think
Brooklyn.
it's 7-game series and all of them.
Bro, they got to get through Brooklyn.
If they're going all the way,
they'll get through Brooklyn.
How many
wins
and losses do they finish on?
What? So
there's 5 rounds and they're all best of 7, aren't they? So what's their win to loss ratio if they go all the way?
Bro, I'm not going to say every game's going to full 7 though. Right. So if I say first round,
that's what I mean. So it could be
I'll
four,
work that right.
It could be
first
4-0,
round,
4-0.
first round,
Do you know what
4-0, right?
So a sweep.
Yeah, sweep them. Second round, 4-1. They'll drop a game. They're not. I'm not going to say they're going to be perfect.
Yeah. Well, teams never.
Third round.
Yeah.
Right. Probably about a 4-2.
Yeah.
So this is when you start to build.
Realistically, it'll be Brooklyn they play in the.
Then they'll play Brooklyn in the final. That'll be a 4-3 that they win.
As I'm going to say now, I think you're silly.
Then they'll play Phoenix in the final. Yeah. And they'll 4-1 them.
Alright, I was very with you on the.
I'm telling you now.
No. I'm going to tell you now. Chicago, I was with you on that until I've seen Brooklyn rinse them last night, and that shows the fact that if they were to get Brooklyn in a 7-game series, with Kyrie will be able to play if they do this fine thing with KD, with Harden, with Blake Griffin playing. I do not see them beating them. I do not see them beating 4-3.
You think Chicago are beating Kevin Durant, who averages 30 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists.
Yeah.
Along with
how many finals MVPs?
Along with a James Harden that is averaging 23, 8 and 10.
Yeah.
And a healthy Kyrie once he gets more games over him.
Do you want to know why?
Go for it.
When they get Jeremy Grant, I can't say his name.
Jeremy Grant.
I don't know why I said it so early.
Tongue twister.
When they get him, which they're most likely going to do, like we've said, that's an all-star 5.
Yeah.
In the end, it will be, yeah.
Yeah, obviously not he's at now, but you know what I mean.
In the end, there's 3.
And they've got Caruso off the bench, obviously when he comes back.
And you're telling me that depth of Caruso as a start is always great.
Yeah, he's got to come back from injury first.
Yeah.
The bald eagle.
But then to get,
it's not like he's like out for the season.
But to get Jeremy Grant, you're losing your point guard off the bench, and you're losing a forward off the bench as well.
Well, you've got the.
So where's the depth coming from the bench? This is why I don't think they're going to go all the way.
They will.
They
will go.
There's no depth.
They're gonna get to the final and they will beat the Suns 4-1.
Like a lot of teams in this NBA season, they've got no depth.
Chicago are going to go all the way and beat the Suns 4-1 in the finals. All right. Well, in that case, then Houston are going to sign every bloody all-star possible and win the bloody championship.
But Jack, as I'm going to say now, bro,
his face then was very angry.
They're not going all the way.
Bro, most teams in this league have no depth.
I will put a 5 on it.
A 5 on? They've shaken hands, lads, in the studio.
I will put a 5 on that they go.
I understand Phoenix getting there. Yeah, definitely.
Phoenix, yeah, without a doubt.
Phoenix and Chicago. It's because you're going. Oh right, okay. What? So they're gonna beat Golden State.
Yeah.
And if you go, they wash them. But then 2 days later, they've done the same. So
yeah, but there was no D-book. There was no D-book.
There was.
In one of the games, I swear D-book.
No, there was.
No.
Yes, there was. You're telling me then that a fit and full fit, Klay, Steph, maybe Wiseman, yeah, whoever, Jordan Poole, who's actually in form right now,
Draymond
Green.
Yeah, you're saying it's
all these that are fit.
This is the thing of injuries, though. You don't.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the thing of injuries. Whoever gets injured, that's what it is.
They get to the finals. Sorry, lad, but I'm having a little rant here. I wanted to get blown this up. No, but what I'm saying is well, KD could get injured, Harden can get injured.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they then have KD. They literally haven't. They've got 3 all-stars just right there, chilling.
I'm telling you now, they'll make it. They'll make it, and they'll win it. Who do you think's gonna win it?
Who's pegging? No, let's peg MVP.
All right, MVPs, yeah.
Oh, I don't like the pressures on me. KD.
KD is mine.
I'll say KD.
Unless there's an injury.
Yeah, if there's an injury, then.
And then I think it's Bron. I personally think Bron's going to pull through. The way he's carrying the Lakers at the moment, it'll continue.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be KD.
Most improved. Mine's Desmond Bain. Mine is Desmond Bain. Just the way he's come through the season. It's just nice.
Trae Young.
Was most improved.
Improved. Yeah. He's gone from being that like good. Don't get me wrong, it was very good last year. He's gone back to even more carrying that team completely. Do you know what I'm saying?
I see where he's coming from.
He's carrying that team, bro. He's a franchise player.
You know how the foul system's changed, and Trae Young last season got most of his points jumping into players at the free throw line.
Yeah, taking 3 threes.
His game has changed, bro.
He's shooting more. He's more confident in himself. So I respect that one highly. To be fair,
but
I'm gonna throw a wild one at you.
Go on.
Who I've just said, Jordan Poole.
Yeah, I like it.
Jordan Poole.
I like it. I mean, I think
if he keeps it up.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the fun with making predictions, though, isn't it? You never know.
Exactly, because you're only halfway through the season.
Yeah.
You don't know the next game he plays. He does his ACL and he's up for the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's touch wood. That doesn't ruin his career. Thank you very much.
I mean, rookie of the year. I think we're all quite solid on Evan Mobley.
Yeah, we all agreed on that one. To be fair.
Defensive player of the year. I think it's too tough to call right now because I couldn't actually tell you who it is. There's not one player.
If you'd have asked me a couple of weeks ago,
indeed,
I'd have said Miles Turner.
It's still a good shout.
It still is. I know, but he's dropped off a little bit.
I think when Gobert comes back, that's it.
Yeah. I think it'd be them two contesting it.
Maybe Giannis. I don't really know how Giannis is doing defensively, to be fair, but maybe Giannis. I
mean, could you say Mobley's up for it?
What, defensive player of the year?
Has a rookie ever won defensive player of the year?
You read the stat I read to you earlier.
Maybe. I think obviously we'll see when it comes to the end of the season. I think all that we need is just need Mobley to keep himself fit and carry the form through, because the minute he drops off for 1 or 2 games, that's it.
Yeah.
He's done. Like the rookie leaderboard updated earlier on. They released the updated one. Josh Giddey's sitting 5th. Mobley's top. I think Cade is actually 2nd now. Then I think it was Scotty Barnes, 4th.
Scotty Barnes, I thought he was in the
I think he had a blazing start.
He started madly.
I can't even remember who his 4th was, but just I mean, like, Cade hasn't really done too much, and he's already sitting 2nd. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's with the rookies, it's weird because it all goes on the game time and what they do. It's not like, there's 30 points, there's 30 points. It's literally how many minutes they play and what they can do in those minutes.
I mean,
because they're playing for they're paying for their proper contract, aren't they?
Basically,
a rookie contract. They're playing for their contract.
A 2-year rookie contract, and that's it.
Yeah. And after that, he's.
Then you obviously see a drop off where they've got the contract now, they feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Whereas, I think that's the best thing about having a 1-year contract is they've got to try their best.
They've got
to push on.
Whereas max extensions is just
silly. Yeah, 100%. I
mean, it's like what's Michael Porter Jr. then?
Michael? Yeah. What, Denver Michael Porter Jr.?
Yeah.
Injured.
Was it? Damn it.
He's about.
No, but that's what I was saying. I wonder why I hadn't heard from him after he's had his 5-year extension.
Injured?
No,
no, he's injured. Yeah.
The man got given a 4-year Supermax deal and went, that's it. And he's gone.
That's it. No.
He's done.
Just quickly, before we end it.
Yeah.
6 man.
I like Alex Caruso. I don't know why. I just think the way that the Chicago Bulls are running.
He's been injured for the last 4 weeks.
I know, but the way the Chicago Bulls are going, even with when he's been there and when he's not there, they've been playing well no matter what. Do you know what I'm saying? But 6 man for me is the bald eagle, the Caruso.
I know mine is.
What are you saying, Jack? Why are you grinting like that?
Because I don't know. That's why.
Tyler Hero. Do you think
he's a starter now? No.
No, he's still off the bench.
Did you see? I'm going off topic quick. But did you see he was 1 rebound off? Miami had already had the win, and he missed the rebound. And Atlanta took the shot really quickly before the buzzer went off at the end of the game to try and get him it. And as he caught, the buzzer went off just before he caught it. He was literally one rebound off. I feel so bad, but I don't know. I'm just gonna say, for the sake of it, because I haven't paid too much attention to the benches. I'm just gonna say out Prince Engine. Because when he comes off the bench for us, he does do bits. So that's
a good shout.
I'm just going to say Sengen just because I don't really know 6 man.
But
and who was yours?
Yeah,
Tyler Hero.
And Tyler Hero, yeah.
But just quickly, sorry, they've benched Duncan Robinson. Yes.
So how can Tyler be 6 man?
That doesn't make no sense,
bro. Duncan Robinson's sitting on the bench. Both of them are sitting on the bench at the moment. I know.
Who's starting over Tyler Hero? Do you even know?
Last night.
Get on the NBA app quickly.
I'm getting this up because no.
What? No.
That's what made no sense to me.
Tyler Hero. I thought he was popping off. He's been popping off this season, though, isn't he?
That's what I thought. I mean, I know he's played well, but both of them on the bench. That don't seem right.
Being a 6-man and a starter's two
Max
different things.
Strauss is a shooting guard.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
Oh, okay,
Max Strauss is rookie. That makes sense.
And then Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero on the bench. Yeah. All right. Well,
Well, it's an interesting one. Obviously, we're halfway through the season now, so it's time for us to make the predictions. Make your predictions for what you want in the comments or Spotify, whatever one you're on. Because obviously we've got Spotify now, got a Twitter, which is at the Triple Double. DM us, send us your all-star votings. We want to see those.
Yeah,
we've got an episode about that coming out very soon. But thank you for joining us today, and
we'll see you next time.
We'll see you very soon. Take care.
See you later.
Bye.